Well, what's up, guys? I got another video here for you. This is just a scrim between us and the Insanes, just a little online practice. If you guys don't know the Insanes, they are one of the best teams historically in Gears of War. They've won 2 national championships with MLG, and they have an outstanding track record of success. They've literally never placed outside of the top 6 through all 3 seasons of MLG that Gears of War had. So they're definitely a great team, and in my opinion, one of the top 4 teams going into Hypefestation next week. Again, I know I say this every video, but you guys just gotta tune into that. It's gonna be sick. This isn't part of the team strategy series. This is just kind of a fun game we had that I really liked, and just wanted to show you guys a couple of things I do in King of the Hill. Right there, Wildy. Probably shouldn't have gone through the nades, but maybe he didn't know I was still in there. And speaking of Wildy, that guy is an absolute monster at this game. He's one of the hardest people to kill. I swear, every time I kill him, I feel like I just slam dunked over Dwight Howard. Like, that's just how hard he is to kill. So anyways, I'm going to be moving out with my ink, and Prison and Wildy are both up here, and I didn't realize Prison was coming, so I was just trying to get a quick kill on Wildy, and it didn't really work out. As you can see, I just got 2v1 with the quickness. So, pretty bad decision on my part, but it ends up not mattering too much, because Knock comes up here and cleans up these kills, I think. Yeah, he gets one, and he doesn't finish up the other one, but me and Franchise get a pretty lucky spawn right behind Z-Killer. We're both able to take him down. I don't know how this happens. We definitely should have killed Wildy right there, but like I said, he's really hard to kill, so oh well. He's also the host of the Insanes and host of this game right now, which just makes him like that much better. So it's pretty surprising that we did this well in this game. They already have a 27-second lead, so even though this hill's getting down to the wire, we still want to try and sneak some time into it, because we know the next hill is going to be down low in the tunnels, and they spawned down there. So instead of trying to like sprint for the next hill, I just decided to get this cap, get some little scrappy time, and I was actually looking for the mortar right there, because I was gonna walk it over to the tunnel and shoot it in there, because it's really hard to push in there without some sort of explosive, because they'll usually just take the corners. But before we push in, we decided to just set up at all entrances and lancer them when they go through the hill, and we're able to get down, and that triggers our push. So I'm gonna push in and clean up Killa, who Knock had weak, and then we're just gonna sort of fly in here and clean up these other guys. This guy somehow gets out, so they still have 2 people alive. And Wildy spawned in the side that Knock was at. So we gotta be really aware right now, because I'm pretty sure they're coming in from both sides, not the middle, but they have control of both spawns right now. But Fran and Puff are both able to pick up kills, and the other 2 people on the other team are still on this spawn over here. And me and Franchise just work together and we're able to get that cap. He shoots kind of a wasted digger, but the fact that we have the weapon itself is just always going to help. Right here, I kind of get stuck on this wall. I was trying to bait his frag and get him to waste it because I knew he was coming with him, but I think I overcommitted a little bit and ended up getting stuck on that wall. And I don't know what Fran was doing right there. Maybe he didn't know that that guy had the nade, but he could have played that a little better. Somehow Knock gets the trade with Wildy right there. I thought he should have killed him before that, but stuff happens. So it's 45 to 27, and they moved out, and we're just trying to get some more scrappy time. So we're gonna cap this hill, get the last 20 seconds, and now me and Puff are gonna move through this spawn, because we know that the next hill is gonna be at one of the top mine carts, or barbed wire fences as we call them, and we luckily went to the correct side, and it ends up being over here. I get a chunk on Z-Killer, so I think it's a 4v3 right now, or maybe a 3v3. I don't know if one of our teammates died. Excuse me, guys, I'm a little sick. So me and Franchise are trying to cap this hill right now as it comes up, and we're able to get 2 kills, but Franchise dies, and me and Puff are able to clean up that last guy at this hill. So we're in a pretty good spot right now. We just capped this hill, and our lead is just growing, and it's gonna get out of control here. and they're going to be having a really hard time making any sort of comeback. The reason I moved over here, yeah, the hill's at top barb, but I moved over to this spawn because from that ink, you have a good angle on the way they're going to be pushing from if they spawn on the other side of the map, which they did. And also, by me being in that spawn, it prevents the other team from spawning there. So that's a really important thing that you want to do in King of the Hill games is when you're defending a hill, put one player in the place where you don't want the other team to spawn, because if we let them spawn in here where I am right now, then they're just going to have a really easy route to just throw smokes up and run up at the hill. And now this hill is dwindling down, so I'm just going to run over and kind of ninja my way around the map. I'm going to get a nice free digger. I didn't realize that was Fran up there. I thought that they had control of main hill. I guess our communication was a little bit off, but I looked up there because I thought that was someone on the other team lancering. And he ends up getting inked. I couldn't really help him right there. They just threw a nice ink. He didn't even see it coming. And the hill's at the other top barbed wire fence now. So I'm going to go onto this roof. And I know 2 of my teammates are dead right now, so I'm just going to lob some diggers over there directly at the hill to buy time. Like, this game type revolves around time, so you want to buy as much of it as you can. So now my teammates have finally respawned, and Puff's able to clean up the kill, and this last kid is up here at the the hill. Wildy just capped it. So me and Puff have a 2v2 over here, and he's able to take out Wildy with a really nice shot, and I revive him, and we're in a bit of a crazy fight right now, and I'm able to get the down on this guy, and Puff lets me get the meat shield because he knew I was full red. And then we get the call that 2 people are coming through basement, and this is kind of a reckless play by me, but I end up pulling it off. I miss a couple shots on Wildy, but it ends up not mattering because I have support. So I'm able to get that double kill, and again, not the best decision on my part, but I pulled it off, and I had support from Mulcher and from Puff, who was behind me, so I guess it wasn't that terrible. I see this guy above me, so I don't want to encroach on him because he can just shoot me really quick. So I decided to follow Knock and come behind the 2 people up at Mortar, and we're just able to get 2 really easy kills on those guys. And this hill's going down, and the next one's going to be up at top Mulcher where Fran is. And we kind of knew that because you can usually narrow down where the hills are going to be to 2 choices, and this was the most logical one for the next hill to be at. I get a really nice kill on Wildy. I guess he didn't see me, and that's only like the 3rd time I've died, so I've been doing really good this game. Like staying alive and like cutting down on your deaths is a huge aspect of King of the Hill, because like you can't just sit there and hide the whole game to cut down on deaths. Like that's like, alright, so you didn't die at all, but you also didn't help your team. You gotta find a nice balance of being both passive and aggressive. You don't want to just give up your life and leave your team at a disadvantage, because that's never a good thing. It just, like, when you die, your team's more vulnerable. The other team can either break the hill or cap it and set up. So, like, staying alive as much as possible is definitely important. Putting yourself in good positions and taking good routes around the map. Just constantly being a thorn in the other team's side, and just being that guy that is just constantly annoying them and putting shots. I hope you guys like this little quick commentary I did, and please subscribe.